Look, let me show you. They're over there fighting right now. Can y'all see? Look at them over there. They are fighting over. Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Well, it's still a hot, dry time down here in Northeast Louisiana, but all we can do is keep on keeping on. All right, guys. Well, today's my first day off. I've been in town. I had to go and pay bills and do some stuff, and I went ahead and picked up all the things that we need for our project that we're fixing to do. And we're fixing to get ready to, well, we've already started a weaning one calf, but we're fixing to catch another calf. And that's just gonna mean they're gonna be drinking more water, eating more feed, whatever. So I need to go ahead, we need to get the creep feeder set up. We're gonna build another one of our portable water troughs that y'all seen me build in a previous video, probably about a year ago or so. But we're gonna get it built, and that way we can get it stuck in there, and I don't have to worry about going and putting water in there every day. It'll just be a hose hooked up to it. So, and later on this evening, Dad's talking about going down and separating some cows, and he's fixing to start weaning some heifers too, weaning some yearlings. So, but anyway, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna cut right here. We're gonna cut each bar all the way off, then we're gonna cut the tank off. We'll clean it out real good with some soap, water, brush, and then we're gonna put one of the, let me show y'all. This is the valve that I use. And I mean, I've had absolutely no issues out of them. I have them all over the place. It's the Job Rojo. So they've been really good. So, but anyway, let me get my stuff set up, get all my tools ready, and we're fixing to start building a portable water trough. All right, we're gonna start by cutting every one of these all the way around, getting the cage off of it, and then we'll have to unbolt these off the top. I'll have to go get a star bit to do that, because we'll reuse these brackets up here. Okay. We'll save these for later. All right, next thing we're gonna do, I guess we'll just use the grinder all the way around it. Cut it with a blade. All right, that isn't the smoothest cut around there, but as long as it's pretty close, it'll be okay. What I'll do, I'll get this bolted on, screwed on, and then I'll trim it on up. All right, now what I do is I come back and we will bolt into these bolt these together like this, and that just gives it some bracing. All right, we're gonna see if we can't get it to drill. It's kind of a pain to drill through this plastic. Well, not through the plastic, this round pipe. All right, now we're going to just take the brace that we took off the top now, and let's have some slag in. Here we go, and put it here on the end. Hook it over there right now. Grab a nut. I grabbed 2 lock washers instead of grabbing a nut. Okay. And we're going to do it 3 more times. We're just going to get them turned up here, lined up. Snug them down. All right, another thing I like to do with these is go around and put some self-tapping screws in here and just hold this. That way this won't be flopping. You don't really have to do it on every corner, but all right. Well, now I'm gonna take it over here and I'm gonna wash it all out. I'll get some soap brush, wipe it, clean it all out, get in it. This had a soap detergent is what was in it. And I'm gonna go on and dress this up. I'll smooth this off, stuff like that. So I'll be back with y'all when we get this thing cleaned out. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna break this apart here. Let me see. All right, we're gonna put it about right there. All right, now what we're gonna do, we're gonna take the valve, the job, stick it in. Make sure that valve is straight here. And we'll get her tightened up good. Okay. And I actually had a piece of pipe that was left over from one of the other ones that I had built. And I cut like 3 inches off of it, and I think that'll be plenty. I didn't measure, imagine that. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and screw this on here. Make sure it gets good and tight. I don't know if I can get it all the way around, may not. Yeah, we're gonna back it around right there. That's plenty tight, that ain't gonna leak. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead first. Yeah, it's gonna be long enough. That's the way I measure. Okay. I bet I put plenty of that on there. Wipe it. Put that on my blue jeans. Miss Jessica will appreciate that. Okay. Now that's there. I'll go ahead and take this apparatus here. This is just a 3/4 to 3/4 adapter for a water hose. And what I've done on previous ones is I've just took this, screwed it on, or put a 90 and screwed it like this, whatever, and then just screwed the water hose straight in it. But what I've done is I seen these here a while back at Harbor Freight, and I said, you know, that'll make a neat little deal there, because we can take this and screw it on, and we're going to get it tight, and then it just hangs here like this, and then it'll bend, whatever, and hook to the hose. I think that's going to work. I may be wrong. I've never done this before, so or used this before. Gonna make sure that's good and snug. We're gonna take zip ties, and I'll just take them and I'll make a more or less like an X. All right, now all we have left to do is put the valve on. It comes with an extension arm that you can put on here to make this longer. We're going to try this one. It'll work without the extension arm. If not, I can always just put the extension arm on it. So. I don't have. Let me grab a screwdriver right quick. It's amazing when you swap to your right, your right hand that you use all the time. Things just work just very smoothly. All right, well, for the time being, we're going to snug this up. And there we go. I went ahead and just bought one of the cheap Harbor Freight hoses, because it's finna be, cows is going to be stepping on it and whatever. So, but anyway, let's drop it in there. All right, I'm going to get all my stuff picked up, and we'll go back here and see if we can't get it stuck in here right quick. Get the water hose out of here. Watch out, bunny. Let's see, the thing that makes these things so nice is the fact that even if you got water in them, you can just take the tractor and if you got some forks or a spear, and pick them up. Boy, 100 foot is gonna be just the right length. Yeah, for future use, we will probably shorten the pipe there. All right, let me go cut the water on and see if it works. All right. Well, we have her set up. And right now I've been just keeping her feed in this trough here, and we're fixing to go get the stuff, and we'll come back and get this. I don't know what size. Ain't the nut on that side. Here's the nut's gonna be. Either gonna be a 1/2 inch or 9/16. I'm thinking a 1/2 inch, but let's we're gonna go get I think I've only got one, or if I've got 2 left in the barn, we'll get both of the fly blocks. Like I said, the flies is pretty much gone, or they're not very bad anyway. So any of the fly blocks I have left in the barn, we're just gonna bring them down here, put them out, let them eat them. Just be something else for them to eat. But so far, it's gonna take that a little while. Dad's got the trailer set up to try to catch those yearlings. I had to tote that all the way out here. Whew. Them things get heavier and heavier. There you go, girls. Here y'all go. Ooh-wee. All right, I hear, or I can see, the water is just about full. Let's see where it's gonna cut off at. Sounds like I'm gonna have to adjust it a little bit. I don't know, it's gonna be pretty close. All right, well, water trough is complete. So let's go over here and see if we can't get the creep feeder ready, and then we'll get it filled too. So what we gotta do is this cage here has got to just come over and bolt to the front some. Oh, I see the holes up there. Okay, so we're gonna get it unbolted. There's 4 bolts all the way around that hold it. We'll get them unbolted and lay it over and get it tightened up. Yeah, and roll this over. All right, well that is done. Oh, it's a piece of plastic hanging. All right. Oh, I see, this thing's brand new. You got a weld loose on it. That'll have to be fixed, but for now we're finna get some feed put in it and get them going. All right, that'll be a good start. And then let's grab all the others. A bag of there. Oh, Bunny. Goodness gracious. I'm only using one of the troughs out here right now because I've been feeding the heifer in here with one of them. So I've been using the blue troughs I had, just putting some in it. But they're all gonna stay in there and finish that, except for Crazy. This may be where she may be smart sometimes. And then they'll come and they'll fight over these little blue tubs. Beat all I ever seen. Yeah, this calf, she still ain't been eating the best, but that's just part of her sulling. There's a hole in the bottom of this one. Woo, all right. Oof, it's a piece of moldy stuff there. Look, let me show you. They're over there fighting right now. Can y'all see? Look at them over there. They are fighting over. Just. Oh, mercy. Anyway, well, guys, that's 400 pounds that we just stuck in there. And what it'll be, I mean, technically I don't need the cage on there because it's just them in here. I'll put the cage, it's when I'll need the cage, it's when I have it in the pasture next year. Because that's, the plans are, that was the reason for buying this, is so that next year when we start having calves, I know I feed the cows a lot of days, but the shed, I think I've showed y'all the shed that I'm building. It's gonna be like a portable shed that I can drag around with a tractor or four-wheeler or whatever. But it's gonna be to where we can have the creep feeder in it and the calves can go in there whenever they want and eat as much as they want. And that's just gonna be part of what I'm gonna do to try to grow the biggest, healthiest calves that I can. So, and like I said, by doing that, they'll be prepared and ready when I get ready to wean. So, but anyway, guys, I know this may not have been just the greatest of videos for doing a lot of things, but this was something that I needed to get done. I needed to get the new water trough built, and it's built, it's in here. Need to get the creep feeder set up and get it full of feed. And now, I don't know if it'll be tomorrow. What I had done was I ordered some Ferropeas. I don't know a ton about it. I know I've talked to Bobby Lee at Hurricane Creek Farms. He uses it with his cows, and he seems to think it does a good job. And there's a lot of other people out there that use it. It's just a pheromone that you put on top of their head, down their nose, and it's supposed to take the stress of being separated to their moms when you're weaning them away and make them get on feed quicker. And that's kind of been this one's problem that's in here now, is she's been kind of stressing. You can see the weight she's lost, and she really is not eating very much feed right now. But that'll get better. So, and it's also going to help when we get her another yearling in here with her. So what we're fixing to do is the black and white cow over there, her yearling, the black white face yearling, as soon as the Ferropiece gets in, that's the plan. We're gonna pin the cows, separate them off, and then we're gonna give the shots to both yearlings, because as I told y'all in the last video, we forgot. We were so late on the other one, it was getting dark on us, and we didn't get it done. So, and also, number 6, the black and white cow, I do not think she's bred back. I think either she wasn't quite ready when I watched Rufus breeder or mount her, or she didn't take then. I don't know. That's been about a month, and I seen a couple of my cows riding her a few days ago. So that being said, I've got to make a decision. You know, I'm probably gonna sell her regardless, even though she's open, just for the simple reason of, you know, she didn't raise a real good calf. If you look now, well, now she just walked around it. But Strawberry Shortcake, as Jessica calls her, the big red cow, her calf that is about a month old is not far from being as tall as that one is, and that one is 5.5 months old. So we're gonna probably cut our losses. We're gonna sell her, get what we get for her. I mean, we'll still get good money. Cows are doing good, but it won't be near as much. Little Debbie, you're trying to get the feed, get back. So it won't be as much as we would get by far if she was bred. But like I said, it's gonna, right now, I'm not gonna buy nothing back right now to replace her. We'll take that money will be set aside, and we'll be watching. And if I could find the right pair come through, this a cow and a calf with a threefer, you know, which means, you know, a cow, she has a calf by her side, and she's bred back, that would be the route I go. But anyway, I don't know. That's all to be said. I done went to rambling. Y'all probably tired of hearing me talk. But anyway, guys, look, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope y'all got something out of it. The water trough that I built, that is something that if you have cows, something that you move around, if you rotational graze, anything like that, man, those troughs right there are so nice, so easy to handle. When you get through, you can open the valve on the bottom, drain the water out if you need to, roll the water hose up, throw the water hose inside the trough, pick it up with a tractor, and go. Makes life simple. So, but anyway, guys, if you hadn't already, y'all hit the subscribe button, give me some likes, some comments, and all those good things. And hey, until next time, guys, we'll see y'all.